soft pop there. Just going to wait to see what comes out. Okay, perfect. So oyster number 1, there's your mother of pearl. So I will clean it up for you in just a moment. Straight away for your first one, I can see a chocolatey peeper there, almost moving into like a chocolatey bronze tone. There's no more in that one. Okay, so chocolate bronze from your first oyster. Moving on to oyster number 2. So again, this is your normal mystery oyster. Sharp pop there. Ooh, and in here, there's your mother of pearl. Again, I can see twinning. Now, these do look like they are gorgeous watermelon twins. And there's no more in that one. So 2 twinning watermelon twins in your second oyster. I will hold it up in just a second. Visually, it does look like they are the same shade and possibly the same size as well. Okay, so there are your watermelon twins. So I'll run these three through the board for you now here, Leanne. Now, are you happy with these colours, or are there any of these that you'd like to swap at all? Watermelon twin number 1 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. Watermelon twin number 2 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's not... Nope, he's not a 7, so he's a 7.5. So they are measuring different sizes there. And then the chocolate bronze is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He is an 8.5. Now, of course, if you'd like to wait until after you've seen the 25 pearl oyster pearls, that's absolutely fine as well. What I can do is I can leave these into the side, and then we can bring them back once we've seen your other pearls as well. Oh, swap the bronze for a black. Yes. There we go. Okay, so the bronze for black. Are you happy with the other 2 there? Yes, okay, brilliant. So if I bring you back up again, and then we'll get your 25 pearl oyster. So I'm guessing you'd like to keep the shells of the 25 pearl oyster as well, which is obviously absolutely fine. And in here, are there any colours that you're hoping for to come out of this one? Okay, so let's go down, and Leanne, good luck, my lovely. 25 pearl oyster. Just wait to see what comes out. Okay, so you can see lots of brighter pearls at the start of this one. Oh, and I do have one runaway there, but there is your mother of pearl. So, lots of pearls in and around the flesh there. And I'm just going to, oh, there goes the pink. Let's have a squidge in here. Okay, I believe we've got them all there. So let me just count these up for you, my lovely. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24 and 25. Perfect. Okay, so what I'm going to do, Leanne, is dry them up and I'll pop them in the sand. Darkest towards the top, lightest towards the bottom. Again, are you happy for me to measure the largest and the smallest, or would you like me to measure them all? And then if there are any colour swaps that you would like to do, if you let me know at the end once I've finished going through all the colours, and then I can do that for you as well. Okay, so let's move this over here. Oh, I've made them all go down now. Okay, largest and smallest is fine. So starting with your darker, we've got, I believe, another black there. Oh no, he's a gunmetal grey. You can see just slightly lighter there. And then again, another even lighter gunmetal grey. A third gunmetal grey. But you can see here they're all different shades. They've all got different depths of colour to them. So they're still very, very different to each other. You've then got another gunmetal grey. So 4 at the top there. And then a chocolatey silver here. So slightly two-tonal chocolate silver. You've got a darker chocolate and then a lighter chocolate silver. You can still see base chocolate, but he does have that gorgeous silvery overtone. A silver bells, and then a chocolatey purple. So base chocolate with a purple overtone. Now this one, this is a two-tonal green and blue. So it's a forest green and midnight blue. Two-tonal, so it's both got the green and the blue in there. He is stunning. So if I move it, is when you can see the different shades. Oh, beautiful pearl there. So two-tonal green and midnight blue. And then you've got a TARDIS blue. A slightly two-tonal icy blue. And a two-tonal lavender. Sorry, I had to look then. Two-tonal lavender. In some lights is more lighter, some lights is darker. And then you've got a two-tonal mavender. So again, you can see the lighter lavender colour coming through, then going into that darker lavender shade. And then we've got a silver grape purple. So grape purple with that silver overtone. Again, moving through to the reds. So you've got a slightly two-tonal red as well. He's got that darker spot there to him. But overall, the rest of him is a brighter red. I don't know if I've left enough room because I've gone slightly slanted here. So I might not have enough room for all the pearls. I'm just going to have to move them over. Sorry, I started going slanted for some reason. And just because of the shape of the bowl. There we go. Wouldn't have enough room for the last row otherwise. So you've got the slightly two-tonal red. And then there we go. A brighter, slightly darker red. Now you've got 3 corals here. They are different shades, but they are very, very similar. So coral number 1, coral number 2, and coral number 3. So if you can see there, very, very similar, but they do have that slightly different shade in there. Now your autumn peach has got a green blue spot to him. So base lighter autumn peach, but then has that little green blue spot to him there. It does look like it's a little imperfection as well, but the imperfection itself is a slightly different colour, making it a two-tonal pearl. So two-tonal autumn peach and a lemon yellow. Bridal white. Now you've got a two-tonal gold here as well, so lighter and brighter gold shades with that one. And then ending with a brighter candy floss pink. Ooh. Oh no. What do you think to all of these? If I just tap them down slightly, it means that they won't then all run away. You've then got your 3 pearls on the side as well, but I'll just zoom back into these to get a closer look at these to start with. Leanne, if you're happy with all these colours, I'll need to know which ones you'd like where. And as you know, if you're not happy, I can swap them for you. I'm sorry, the camera doesn't want to focus now. Right, green and midnight blue on the charm. Yes. There we go. Going to have a look through for the largest and smallest for you. Definitely going to measure the two-tonal silver grape. He's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5. And possibly the white at the bottom is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5 as well. Oh, and the darker red is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5. Was the lavender misshaped? Slightly. That, I mean, they're not, pearls aren't perfectly round because they are a natural product, so it's very, very rare to get the perfectly smoothest round pearl. So you can see that it's slightly off center, not center, like off roundness just there, but it's not a massive amount, if that makes sense. I didn't notice it. I apologise, I didn't see that. Your smallest pearl there is a 6.5. If we measure your largest pearl, chocolatey purple is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5. He's an 8. And I'm going to say that that one is your largest. Excuse me. The 6 lobsters are the black at the side, the third in from the left top row, Mavender and Lavender, Icy Blue, and one of the Watermelon Twins. So I'll pop them over here for you. So these 6 here you'd like on the fittings. Okay, leaving these pearls as your loose pearls. Okay, so then with your loose pearls, are you happy with those, or are there any other swaps that you would like to do? The 25 pearl oyster shells are going to be the shells in the parcel on their own, and your other 2 oysters have been packaged together. Okay, so that's how you're going to know the difference between the shells there, Leanne.